AstroCurious, and welcome to the AstroCurious Weekly, your cosmic briefing for living life with a little more intention and a lot more sparkle. I'm your host Joya, your favorite Sunday astro girl who reads the sky so you don't have to read 15 boring horoscopes looking for answers. Every week, I break down the astrology you actually need, the stuff that tells you when to push, when to chill, when to flirt, when to be bold. I want to simply let the universe do its thing. Grab your Google Calendar or your planner, your emotional support beverage, because we're diving into the week ahead. Monday, the 2nd of February, full moon afterglow, integrate, then intend. Monday will carry the glow of the weekend full moon, and instead of rushing ahead, the energy of the day asks you to pause and integrate. This is not a push day, it's a digest day. So whatever shift, clarified, or came into focus over the weekend now needs time to settle into your body and your choices. Insights are still landing quietly, so pay attention. Today is ideal for reflecting on what changed, noticing how you feel differently, planning the month ahead, so the full month of February with intention, setting goals that feel warm, not rigid, letting creativity guide structure. So think less spreadsheets and more flow, less pressure, more alignment. This is a beautiful day to plan with kindness towards yourself, factoring in rest, pleasure, inspiration, and realism all at once. It's also a great day for a tarot spread if you are so inclined. If emotions surface, welcome them. If ideas arrive slowly, trust the timing. Today's message, integration, is progress. Move forward, but let it be gentle, creative, and true. Tuesday, the 3rd of February, words that mend. Tuesday will bring a gentle but powerful alignment as Mercury forms a sextile to Chiron, and the focus turns to healing through language, especially the language you use with yourself. This is the day where words truly matter. What you say can soothe, what you write can clarify, and what you repeat can motivate or discourage. So choose your words wisely. This energy supports honest and kind conversations, writing things out to understand them better, encouraging yourself instead of criticizing, sharing something vulnerable in a safe space, and offering support or accepting it. It's also an important reminder that your inner dialogue sets the tone. Notice today how you speak to yourself. Would you say those words to a friend? Use this moment to send yourself the right messages, the ones that steady you rather than undermine you. A journal entry, a note on your phone, a pep talk, it all counts. Today's message, speak to yourself with care. You're doing better than you think, and yes, you got this. And now, let's get to Wednesday, the 4th of February. Finally, forward motion. Wednesday will bring a collective sigh of relief as Uranus moves direct. It's been retrograde for a while. Honestly, it was about time. This will mark the end of those annoying, time-consuming delays. Fewer last-minute changes, fewer plot twists you didn't ask for, less "why is this taking so long" energy. So if things have been stuck for a while for you, rejoice. Now things will move at a different speed and will start moving again in a decisive way. Earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, will feel this the most, especially around logistics, plans, money, work, and anything that's been stuck on pause. But really, everyone will benefit from the shift. Momentum returns, timing improves, the universe stops messing with your calendar. So this is a great day to revisit plans that stalled, restart something that you had put on hold, Trust the progress is real this time and move forward without bracing for disruption. Uranus direct does not promise zero surprises. It promises useful ones, the kind that actually help instead of derail. So today's message is relief is here. Things move forward now and you don't have to fight the timing anymore. Yay! Thursday, the 5th of February. Think it, then say it, maybe. Thursday comes with a bit of static in the air as Mercury squares Uranus, and this is prime foot in the mouth territory if you're not careful. Thoughts move fast, words come out faster, and subtly it's temporarily unavailable. So this is not a day to be naive. It's not a promise everything day, especially at work. It's definitely not I'll just say it and see what happens day. Under this energy, it's very easy to blurt something out, overshare, overpromise, misunderstand tone, assume everyone is on the same page even if they're not. So today's superpower is diplomacy. Be very, very, very careful and diplomatic with what you say. And make sure that you don't say something aloud, whereas you should just think it. So pause before responding, reread before sending an email, clarify before committing. You can still be honest, just be strategic about it. Uranus loves surprises, but not all surprises are welcome, especially in conversations. I would advise to use the 80-20 rule when you're having conversations. So 80% of the time you just listen and 20% of the time you just speak, talk, or write. And practice active listening, so make sure you understand correctly what people say to you. If something feels edgy, give it a moment. If a conversation feels volatile, soften your approach. And if you're unsure, the golden rule is always say less. So today's message is be smart with your words. Diplomacy is the real flex today. And here comes Friday the 6th. Mercury enters Pisces, catch the vibe. Friday has this very important change in tone because, again, Mercury will enter the sign of Pisces. Logic loosens its grip today, just enough to let feeling take the lead. This is so Pisces. So from here on, it's less about sharp arguments and bullet points and more about emotional intelligence. Words become softer, thoughts become intuitive, and communication happens between the lines. Water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, and of course Pisces will feel especially tuned in now, very intuitive. But really, everyone gets access to this frequency if they slow down enough to listen. This is a beautiful time for creative expression, music that hits you personally, every kind of artistic experience will feel very personal. Conversations that don't need explanations, writing from the heart, and trusting your gut over the spreadsheet. But also check the spreadsheet. Mercury in Pisces does not want you to prove anything. It wants you to feel it. As I said, music resonates more deeply and art feels personal. So if you are creative, this is an excellent time. But even as just like somebody who consume art in an emotional way, you will feel particularly inspired. Emotions carry information if you're willing to unpack them. So if something doesn't make sense but feels right, don't dismiss it just because you can't prove it rationally. And if something resonates strongly, give it a chance. See where it leads you. Today's message, let intuition lead the conversation. Feel first and explain later. Catch the vibe. And here comes the weekend. Saturday, the 7th of February. Moon trine Venus, make it beautiful. So Saturday brings one of the loveliest aspects of the week, as the moon forms a trine to Venus and the vibe turns soft, affectionate and easy. This is feel-good energy. No tension, no overthinking, just warmth and connection that flows naturally. So, as you might guess, it's the perfect day for a date, a romantic evening, or simply spending quality time with someone you enjoy. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, are especially favored today, but honestly, everyone benefits from this sweetness. So whatever you do today, the key is this: make it shared and make it beautiful. Examples: a candlelit dinner, a walk with good conversation, or just holding hands, art, music, or a film you both love, dressing up a little just because, and choosing atmosphere over agenda. This isn't about grand declarations, it's about harmony, presence, and enjoying the moment as it is. Let pleasure be simple, let connection be light, and let the day feel like a soft exhale. Today's message: beauty grows when it's shared. And we are closing the week with Sunday, the 8th of February. Keep it fresh. So Sunday will bring a lively kind of tension as Venus squares Uranus. And if you let it, it's the good kind of tension. This energy shakes things up just enough to remind you that love isn't meant to be predictable. It's meant to be alive. So expect surprises, sudden changes of plan, but not for the worse. A reminder that routine is comfortable, but novelty keeps things interesting. Romantically, this is a day to not take your loved ones for granted. So even if you've been in a long relationship, just allow yourself to be surprised and see your partner for the first time. Small gestures matter, attention matters, presence matters. And if you're single, stay open. This aspect loves unexpected encounters and unconventional connections, even a blind date. A few notes of wisdom though. Don't overspend, don't make impulsive emotional decisions, and don't confuse excitement with recklessness. Instead, aim for curiosity over chaos. So it's okay to say yes to spontaneity and to try something new. And say yes to letting love surprise you without blowing up what already works. Today's message: love doesn't need to be controlled to be meaningful. Stay open, stay present, and enjoy the spark. And it's time now for the song of the week. This week the song is Hands by the Raconteurs. A sweet, understated reminder of the power of gentleness. This song is all about soft power, the kind that doesn't push, dominate, or demand attention, but quietly changes things anyway. There's warmth in it, patience. A sense of that kindness, when offered sincerely, can go much further than force ever could. So it's the perfect companion for a week that asks you to lead with emotional intelligence, intuition, and care. You can listen to this song while you commute to work, relax on the sofa, wind down in the evening, and reflect on how you show up for others and yourself. Let the song remind you that healing doesn't always require big gestures. Sometimes it's presence, sometimes it's listening, sometimes it's simply choosing not to harden. So the song messages is: use your gentle power. It heals more than you think. All right, that's our week. Subtle, soothing, and quietly powerful. If this episode helped you soften your approach, trust your intuition, or remember that kindness really does go a long way, share it with your AstroCurious friends, especially the ones who are learning to lead with gentleness. Thank you for spending this time with me. Move through the days with care, stay open to what resonates, and don't underestimate the impact of your soft power. I'll be back next week with a fresh look at the sky. Until then, stay AstroCurious.